And I invite Deputy Sam Mezec to address us.
Thank you, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I spent this afternoon knocking on doors here in God's own parish, meeting new people and hearing about the issues that matter to them. And the one subject that came up more than any other is the appalling way that the Council of Ministers has treated the poorest and most vulnerable people in this island. Last year, a States report came out which showed how inequality and poverty has gotten worse under the current States leadership. Over the past 5 years, the poorest 20% of islanders have seen their incomes fall by a sixth. Almost a third of pensioners now live in relative low income. That's double the rate of the UK. And over half of single-parent families live in relative low income. So what has the Council of Ministers done to help these people? Well, last September, the States Assembly voted to endorse the first part of the Council of Ministers' medium-term financial plan, which included, at its heart, £10 million of cuts to support that we provide to some of these poor and vulnerable people. They started by abolishing the lone parent component of income support, meaning that single parent families, of which over half already live in poverty, will be £2,000 a year worse off. Pensioners, people who've worked hard all of their lives, paid into the system and deserve to retire with dignity, had their tax relief abolished and income support cut. And perhaps most viciously, they cut support for people suffering from long-term illnesses. And this was done perversely in the name of promoting financial independence. Well, I'm sorry, but taking away support from people suffering from long-term illnesses when we don't have a growing economy isn't promoting financial independence, it's punishing people for being sick. This government pushed ahead with its plans using the corrupt and undemocratic rules on collective responsibility to ensure that the result was stitched up from the beginning. But one group managed to beat them at least partly, and that was the pensioners. Reform Jersey worked hard with pensioners and wider civil society, and we managed to put enough pressure on the Council of Ministers, making them fear for their political futures, and they were forced to cave in, and today they have lodged a proposition to bring back the pensioners' Christmas bonus because of the action that we took together. Friends, many of you in this room may not have been affected by these cuts and might be wondering what we have to say about protecting Middle Jersey. Make no mistake about it, you're next. The next phase of the MTFP is a naked attack on Middle Jersey with tax rises at its heart. A vote for me is a vote to send a message to the Council of Ministers that we deplore the way that they have treated pensioners, the disabled and broken families. It's a vote to say we want a government whose top priority is creating a fairer society. And if I'm elected, I will have a mandate to stand on the senatorial benches with the public behind me and tell the Council of Ministers that they have lost the support of the public and they must change direction. If you support that aim, please give me your vote on the 7th of September. Thank you very much.